So this is the Access herb house. As the name suggests, it's designed for growing herbs, and you can also use it for salad crops, and you could use it for bringing on seedlings in the springtime if you want to as well. But primarily designed for herbs. If you're cooking at home and you can go outside onto the patio, pick your fresh herbs, put them in the cooking. There's nothing better than that. And being glass, it's going to allow the herbs to grow. Herbs generally like a more Mediterranean climate than we have in the UK. With the glass on here, it's going to make it much warmer and bring the things on much earlier. So the framework is architectural aluminium. That's got a 25-year guarantee on it, and it's available in 2 colours and the natural aluminium finish. So this is the Cotswold green finish that we've got here. We also have an anthracite colour, or you can just have it in the natural aluminium. The glazing is toughened safety glass, 4mm toughened safety glass. That's the same sort of glass as you're going to get in a double glazed window in your house. So it's very strong and very sturdy. But the beauty of the glass is it traps the heat. So it's nice and warm in there. When it's all closed, the area inside is going to warm up, and then it's going to allow the plants to grow more quickly. You get them going earlier in the springtime, and the herbs are going to be growing later in the season as well. But to prevent it getting from too hot, and obviously generally herbs like quite a warm but not too hot temperature, what we've got is a slatted floor in here that allows the air to come in to the bottom, and then at the back we've got louvers built into this back panel. So on a cooler day, not much happens. The air just stays inside and doesn't move. But when you have a heating effect on the air inside, what happens then is you have a convection effect. The warm air rises, passes out through the vents at the back, and air comes in and replaces it from the bottom. So it prevents it getting too hot inside. And that's ideal for your herbs. You've perhaps gone out for the day, you're busy working. They're going to be nice and snug in there, not getting too hot, even if the sun comes out. And in the summertime, if you want to, then you can supplement the ventilation by either sliding the front doors or sliding the roof panels as well. So if it's really hot in the summertime, you can leave it partially open all of the time. If you want to do herbs through the winter, or you want to use it perhaps for salad crops in the winter, then we do a winter plate that goes over the slats here and just cuts off the airflow, so it stops it getting too cold in there in the winter time. As you can see, access is very easy. Panels slide both on the front and on the roof, and inside you've got the slatted staging area where you put your herbs on there, and also you've got this adjustable shelf, so you can put pots on there or you can put seed trays on there. There's a whole series of holes at the back to allow you to change the height of the shelf. And if you don't want to use the shelf, maybe you've got some bigger herbs, then you can actually drop the shelf either flat against the back wall, or you can take the shelf right out. For convenience, it's on legs, so lifted off the ground, stops it being quite so cold down there, and also makes it easier for you to get into. If you're in an extremely windy location, then we also supply fixings to allow it to be bolted down to the patio. But you only really need to do that if you're on, say, a headland or moorland. Normally, it'll be fine just standing on its own. And because it's quite compact, you can just move it around the patio if you want to, from season to season. As well as an option of colours, we also have an optional watering system. This one's got the inlet fitting at the end there that you can see. Just take your garden hose, connect it on to that snap connector, and there's a nozzle that we have in the centre here. That sprays out a very fine mist and does the watering for you. So if you've gone away, you can put that onto a timer. Watering's all done while you're away. Your herbs are growing even though you're not there. So the Access Herb House is the ideal addition to your patio,